Hello. Mite Mite Mite. Hello. Wait, did I get I saw a raid message. Who raided me? Whoever it was, thank you. I just saw the thingy. Eh? Thank you for all the birthday messages. Oh god. Oh, it was Nico. Wait, it's been a hot minute. Hi. Okay, wait, let me. Oh god, there's so many people to say hi to. I'm DJ Otto. Hi, Brian. Hi, Icicle. Hi, Ken. Hello, Real. Hi, Nimby. Hi, Ghost. Hello. Hi, Sassy. Hi, Ben. Hello, Beto. Hi, Mara. Hi, Nick. Hi, Pembu. Oh my god, so many people. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Hi, FX. Can I give her my kidney? No. Maniac, thank you, thank you. Hi, hi. Hi, Fig. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hi, Davia. Hi, Zora. Hello. Hi, Aria. Hello. Hello, Nin. Hi, Kaja. Hi, Naba. No. Hi, Takazuyi. Hi, B. Hi, Book. Hello. Hello. Goodness. Hi, Taka. Thank you for all the birthday. Hello. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. Oh my god. I'm not gonna kayo lang. Hi, Yazito. Hi. So many of you are here today. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please don't give me orchids for my birthday. Please don't do that. I'd be very concerned. Please, no. Oh no. I'm trying to open this bottle and I can't open it. Birthday hug. I take birthday hugs. Oh, hi, Numbers. Thank you. Don't ask where we get them from. Not important. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. It's okay without the pin today. I don't mind. Today's just a chill yappy stream. I just wanted to yap because I haven't had a chance to yap in a pretty long time. We haven't just had like a sit down yap session in a hot minute. You know, I'd like to have a proper yap session today. You know, I've done so many gacha streams and I've done like I don't know, I feel like I've done a lot of gacha streams and I've done a lot of gaming stuff, done a lot of collabs lately too. I don't know. We haven't had the chance to like sit down and yap. Not ever since the Offkai recap stream, and even then I didn't feel like I got to yap with everybody, you know? So today is the yappy stream and I get to be all sentimental and shit because I aged today. Forest, thank you for the 34 months. And Map, oh my god, thank you for the resub. I think that's what they're called. I hope today was a good day for you. No! I didn't really sleep very well last night. Unfortunately, I did not sleep very well. I've only had a few hours of sleep, and then I had to take a nap because I didn't sleep well. And then I felt like I just slept too much in the end, that I didn't get anything that I wanted to do done. So, I don't know. I didn't feel very productive today. My body just feels super lethargic. I don't really know why. Very achy, you know. But that's pretty much it. I got to draw a little bit today, which I would like to show you guys. I want to show you guys my drawing, but it's not done yet. I wanted to show you guys in time for today, but it's not done. And I don't want to show you something that's not done. Lady J, thank you for the 12 months of being a baby, Tenchi. A whole year, oh my god. I didn't know it already been a year. It felt like so recently still. My goodness. Yeah. Hiya, welcome, Frederick. Thank you for coming for the red. I hope you had a nice stream, Nico. Guess it's better than no hours of sleep. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I did get to rest, right? I got to, you know, close my eyes and just, like, exist. I also took a pretty early shower today because I felt so icky. And, you know, that helped out. Oh, that helped with my lethargy feeling. So, yeah, I don't feel as gross, you know? Zora! I'm feeling kind of oomph, to be fully honest. It's a bit oomphy. I feel a bit oomphy. Oh, absolutely. Thank you for becoming a Tenchi. My alerts are not really working, so I have to make sure, like, I look out for any alerts. Yeah. Oh, nice! Nice. I think that's a pretty good thing. First time here, but happy birthday. Thank you. Let's see. I don't really have much of a plan today besides yapping. And I hope that's okay with all of you because I'm feeling yappy today. I might not be super loud with my yap, but I feel like I want to yap today. I don't really have anything in particular to yap about. I guess we can reminisce the past year, and like how things have changed since last year. What have I done since last year? What happened last year on my birthday? I had my donathon. That was a big one. But even then, it was like in August. It wasn't even on my birthday. Thank you, Long. Thank you. And I feel like I've done more membership stuff within the past year. Like, I got better at being I wouldn't say consistent at it, but I feel like I've done more membership things in the past year. Like, different from how I initially did them, you know? I think I did more different things this past year. Like, the crochet stuff I did more of. And, like, I would say the variety of membership content. And the art stuff. I feel like I definitely upgraded my art skills this year. Within the past year. You know? I have not read the birthday. I haven't been online today, to be honest. The only thing I have checked is whether someone has commented on the birthday post I made on Twitter. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I haven't really done anything else today. I drew on my iPad, but I noticed something about myself with my iPad. If I turn off Wi-Fi on it, I stay much more focused. Like, I have to turn off the Wi-Fi on my iPad. That way I don't like click into YouTube or something and get distracted, and I actually stay focused on my drawing. Yeah, it works for me. I don't really know why. You aimed the night on the look at the membership. Good, thank you. I tried. I done. Is there a birthday post on Twitter? Yeah, there has been. Only the one. It was very small. The thing is, because I got sick right after Offkai, I didn't have enough time to really plan anything for my birthday, unfortunately. I would have liked to do the whole call-in stuff, but right after Offkai, one of the first things I did was plan for well, like, not like plan, but get ready for all the stuff that I was getting involved in. So things like concert stuff, recording things for concert stuff, any deadlines, like last minute deadlines that I hadn't met before Offkai happened, and the multilingual collab stuff. That was kind of like the biggest thing on my plate. I didn't care about my birthday. I love my birthday, but I didn't care about celebrating it exactly on the day. I'm not really that kind of person. I'm totally fine with like rain checking my birthday.
Happy birthday, Mickey.
Velocity! Wait, hold on, let me give you a little heart.
Purple heart emoji.
Happy birthday, me. Wishing you an amazing day and even better year. Thank you. I bet you're Shabir. Thank you. Thank you for the super. I like to call the yellow ones pea supas. Because they're yellow. Thank you. I hope it... Well, it wasn't the best day, I'm not gonna lie, because I only got like 2 or 3 hours of sleep. But, my actual birthday celebration, I plan on making it next Tuesday. I know it's a very weird day, but the reason I want to say it's next Tuesday is because it's exactly a week from now. But if not next Tuesday, then probably next Friday. I don't want to make it a weekend. I know that's when most people are free and a lot of people are streaming, but that's exactly why I don't want to make it a weekend. So, actual celebration probably next Friday or Thursday, maybe. If not, because I feel like a week from now might be a bit too close in time. So, yeah, maybe next Thursday or Friday is when I will do my actual birthday celebration with like the call-ins and stuff. I still have to make a call-in sheet so that people can sign up for call-in times. Um, the hour I plan on having said birthday stream, um, is around, I would say, 3 p.m. my time. And then a little bit of a break so that I can have dinner, and then at nighttime we can play some games or something. Yeah, that's like the plan. That's the plan. So yeah, I want today to just be a little sentimental yap with my tenchies, because I know when I do birthday party celebration, like official birthday party celebration, with the call-ins and stuff, it'll be a little more difficult to like talk to everybody. You know what I mean? So yeah, that is when you guys will see Shabir in a call-in, hopefully. Best kind of vibes. Yeah. Oh, before I forget, I did say that I have art that I would like to share with you. However, I have not finished it. It is still very much a whip. I have not finished it, not at all. But I think it'd be fun to show you guys. Let me go on my iPad and share it with myself. That way I can show you. It's absolutely not done yet, okay? I do want to clarify. It is not done. Not done, not done, not done. But I thought it would be really good to have shared at the very least. That way, you guys will know what I've been working on for the past week. That I've been sick. That I have been dying internally. See if I can get it out. I only have a PNG. I don't have the background done yet. The angle might look a little weird because there's no background, by the way. But hopefully it's not terrible. And it's very big of a thing. I hope you like it though. I kind of stepped out of my comfort zone to make this. It's not my usual art style. But I think it is a very interesting piece of art. Okay. Oh, Mike's just thank you for the gifted memberships. Thank you. I hope everyone enjoys the membership. Make sure you join the Discord because that's where most people get the perks of their membership for my content. Thank you, Twig, for the raid. Ah! Thank you. Thank you for the raid. Again, oh my god, so many things are happening. Thank you for the raid. Thank you, Twig. I hope you had a nice stream. For those of you who don't know me, Mite Mite. I am the immortal human, angel in training, polyglot that speaks 5 languages, Mino Mieko. You can call me Mie. Hi. Hello. Tworded. Oh my god, it's Gummy! Hi! So many people I know here. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, I do have the art. I have the art downloaded. It took a second because it's so fucking big. And thank you, Mr. Box Phones, for the happy birthday. Thank you. Elizabeth, thank you. Okay. You guys are not ready for this. I'm not ready for this, actually. Let me, upload this into OBS real quick first. That way I can resize it properly. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Alright. So you can tell I'm not done with the glasses. The angle is still a bit off to me. But yeah. This is the top part. I haven't drawn my ahoge yet. I haven't drawn my highlights yet. I just wanted to get the base down first. You guys haven't seen this bit from the whip that I posted on Twitter or YouTube, I don't think. But look at how pretty my eyes are. It took me a second. I don't normally draw eyes like this, but I thought it'd be pretty cool to do it like this. I also normally don't shade like this. I like to do more harsher shades. I don't blend very much because I used to blend way too much. So I kind of changed my art style to not blend at all. But I did a little bit of both this time. I kind of like mixed it up. Now, the next thing a little spicy. All right, it's a little spicy. I'm gonna, I have an idea. Hold on, let me. Yeah, all right. It's a little spicy. It's a little spicy. Little spicy. Just a tad spicy. Just a little bit spicy. Yeah, I gave myself a line. I wanted to give myself a line. I think I deserved it. I think I deserved a line, okay? Yeah. Yeah, I deserved a line. And then, here, I'll just keep... Ta-da! Yeah. I hope you like the art. Again, it is not done. I need to finish the background. I need to finish my hair and the sunglasses. It is not done yet. Absolutely not done yet. But I shaded the hair a little differently than how I normally do. I also shaded outfit and skin differently than I normally do. Just everything is a little different from how I normally draw. So I hope you like. I'm very proud of how big this is, by the way. Like, you can zoom in it and you can see all the little details. I need to add a bit of shading to the tongue. It's too flat colored right now. I'm not done with that yet. If you look at all the little details, like look at this fingy. I got nails that are shiny, by the way. And like, look at them collarbone. Oh, this is very close. Look at them hair strands. It took a long time to get the hair strands. I tried to make this look like a bikini, not a underwear. You know. Look at all them skin shades and stuff. Yeah, I tried, guys. I tried. You can tell I tried. That I did a little more than what I normally do. You can zoom in on all of this yourself when I post it, but yeah, I'm still working on the sunglasses though, okay, and the hair and stuff. So yeah, just yeah, the lighting. I hope you like it. My brain was like racking itself to get the right angle for lighting and stuff. It was tough, man. That was probably the hardest part of this. Is I needed to figure out lighting very well. Yeah. I hope you like. You're succeeding. Thank you. I hope I'm giving enough fan service. I'm trying to be more comfortable with drawing skin, because normally what I do is I use art to cover, like, not art. I use clothing to cover areas of skin that I don't want to have to deal with, like anatomy and stuff. So, yeah, I've been trying to get better at that. That's why you did so good. Thank you. It's your birthday. We're getting the present. I feel like that's how I am during birthdays. Like, during my birthday, I like to treat my friends and other people to things. I was like, even when I was in... Aww! Thank you! I actually thought about giving this a little bit of a t-shirt. Like a wet t-shirt that drapes over, or like something around the waist, like a little skirt. But I didn't have time! But yeah, okay. Anyway. I have another art that will be for members only that I am working on. It's still in sketch form, but that will be released probably tomorrow if I have time. Tomorrow is membership day, so maybe we'll do a little bit of art tomorrow. Yeah, wet t-shirt. Rotter. More spicy. Yeah, I'm just like... So, okay, I need to explain what happened after Offkai, because right after Offkai, I got the Conflu. And Conflu was obviously very shitty for everybody, but I'm the kind of person that whenever I get sick for like at least a week minimum. Alright? So I was out of it. I was super out of it. But I know I signed up for a collab. It was a repo collab. And I didn't want my first stream back from Offkai to be a repo collab. So I forced myself to do a little bit of a stream, which was the hand cam stream with the really fancy camera. That was like the I am back from Offkai stream, even though I definitely was not ready for it. And then, I think a little bit after that, Did I have my period yet? I think so. My period had hit when I had the flu. Like, just as I was about to get over my flu, my period hit. So then it was another week of hell. And then... Oh, Jesus. What was this? Thank you for the super ghost. If me can get the hot by the rest of the kids. Thank you. I appreciate that, super. I believe I actually worked on my hot summer body just for Offkai, and it worked out because I managed to live. I lived through Offkai, and then I died afterwards, but I live. So then after after my period and stuff, I obviously kept streaming, but then I really wanted to make sure that I streamed consistently, and I did it, and I was really upset at myself. And throughout all of that, oh god, who gave me this? Dono, thank you. Whoever gave me $50, oh my goodness. Happy birthday, thank you. Dai-chan! Otanjobi omedetou, arigato! I used to have fun at Offkai. I did. I had a lot of fun at Offkai, actually. I wish I could stay longer. Like, I wish I stayed longer, but I didn't. So, yeah, I had my period right after that. And then I kept trying to stream. And all the things I wanted to do, like... the collab stuff, the multilingual collab stuff, and then more gacha things, all just piled up really fast, and I got overwhelmed really quickly. To the point that I couldn't plan anything for my birthday. So today we're just having a good sentimental yap. I have, like, I thought about writing a letter to everyone again, because I do that every year, but I think I'll do that next week after the party, after the celebration, you know. I don't want to do that today. I'm sentimental, but I don't want to have to give you guys like a big old speech today. Talking about how much I appreciate you and all that. But I feel like I express my appreciation quite regularly regardless. No sentimental can be nice. Okay, let's get sentimental then. Let's do it. What am I sentimental about? Speech! Can you give me your speech? What's your speech? Any top of mind memories? Within the past year, I think the most recent one would obviously be Offkai. But the other one would be the events that I've hosted. I don't normally host events, and I think you guys know that. To me, it's a lot of pressure because I'm a huge people pleaser. And I would hate when anything goes scuffy during an event. I'm that kind of person. So, I think any event that I've done this year is probably just the most memorable. So, like, if we think back to last year, I did my eczema awareness stream. It's something that I'd always wanted to do. I kept it pretty small. I wasn't searching for like huge creators to be a part of it or anything. It wasn't a charity stream either. Like, it was just, you know, like a awareness stream. I wasn't trying to raise money for anything. It was mostly like I'd like to educate you guys on stuff. Because I'd talked about having eczema for so long, and yet somehow there were still people that did not know that about me. It is one of the biggest reasons that I ever thought of becoming a VTuber was actually my skin condition. So when I hosted that event last year, I think I felt like crying at the very end. Like, it was so many feelings. And I think you guys know I'm very bad with feelings. I'm bad at expressing them in a way that's like... I feel like I just don't have the vocabulary for them. I can speak quite eloquently just because I took classes to be able to do that. Like, I took the drama classes, I was in theater for a while, public speech stuff, a lot of practice, a lot of exposure therapy. Like, I purposefully took a class in university to force me into a position of standing in front of people and being able to talk. Because I used to be the kind of person that would sweat real bad and I would shake under the table. Like, you know, when people start, like, nudging their knee up and down and just like bumping their knee up and down or their leg up and down. Normally it's a very like bad thing in Chinese culture, but I got so nervous anytime I had to do any kind of presentation that I needed to get over it because I felt like I wouldn't be able to treat any patients that way. Like if I got super nervous just talking to a stranger. You know? Oh my god, I actually have a story that's somewhat related to this. Oh, thank you
Happy
for the
birthday.
dono. F. Big dono. Oh my, thank you. So if I think back to like when I first moved to Canada, I was not able to order anything by myself. Like I couldn't go up to, I don't know, like say, I don't know, a fucking Tim Hortons and just be like, I'd like a hot chocolate, please. I could not do that. Because here's the weird thing. In Hong Kong, everyone speaks Cantonese, right? But I learned English first. So my Cantonese was actually very bad. And I was always spoiled in that, like, I would go out with my nanny or, like, my parents and they would order stuff for me because they would speak Cantonese and I didn't. So when I moved to Canada and my mom was like, everyone here speaks English, you can go and order your own hot chocolate. I was like, what? Because I was like, I actually had to speak to a stranger. It wasn't like a teacher in a school that I knew, or it wasn't a student, a peer, or anything. It was like an actual stranger. I was like, oh fuck. So that was like the starting point of me trying to speak to people, and I was so shit at it. And eventually, I think when I got to high school, I was a bit more extroverted, so it helped a lot. And I also took like the public speaking classes a lot in high school. And then in university, I took a course that had a lot of presentations where you had to stand up in front of a class and be super confident about it. So I eventually got over it. And I joined clubs, which also it helped a lot. Joining clubs helped a lot. And the reason I speak about all of this is because if I hadn't done that, I would probably not have even considered streaming at all. Because streaming involves talking, right? Like you need to talk to people. I would not have been able to do that if it was just like if I was still in the oh my god, it's stranger. Oh, Manager, thank you for that. Oh no! Happy birthday, me. May this new year of life be your best one yet. I'm so happy to have you in my life. Thank you. I'm happy to have you in my life too. Oh, Black. And I just think as a streamer, being able to speak is a super valuable skill. And I think that's kind of underrated. In the early stages of when people start VTubing, a lot of people don't realize that yapping is such a skill, man. I didn't know how important it was, but it's pretty fucking important to be able to yap and, carry a conversation in front of multiple people, with multiple people. It is one of the grandest, most, important skills ever. Certified yapper. Yeah! Controlled yapping. Oh yeah, controlled yapping. I think the controlled yapping comes when you play games, for sure. Being able to, like, go back and forth between a conversation and then also the game and then a conversation and then a game. You gotta be able to balance it out somehow. And then if there's a raid, you have to be able to do the thing very smoothly and then know how to transition. That is a big thing. Transitioning topics and going back and forth is a very important skill. I did not realize that was necessary. Eventually, over time, you get there, but it's one of the things that's super difficult. I mean, but it's like, yeah. That was how I initially was like I was super scared. Sweary. But you get over it. A lot of practice to get good. Hey, it took 4 years. And I'm all talking about you at once. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, I didn't start with yapping to a bunch of people. I know some people start that way, but I definitely didn't. I was very much a start from 0 viewers kind of streamer. And I didn't know anybody in the world to support the streaming career at all. Come on! Thank you for the 10 gifted! Thank you! Rena! Hi! Thank you for coming! I hope you feel better, by the way. I feel like I saw a post about you not feeling so great, but I hope you feel better. Thank you, Koala, for the 10 gifted! Oh my god! So many gifted! Is this my birthday present? So many birthday presents. You know, I'll just say thank you for the birthday present if anyone gifts. Yeah, I hope you feel better. Yeah, I don't know. I think, like, before I became streamer, I was really normie. And then the second I became streamer, I tried to not be a normie. But I was still the most normie out of everybody that I was around. So, you know, I had a... I guess I was different like that. But yeah, I had no one to, like, support the streaming career in my real life. And I think that's how a lot of people start, is just be like, hey, friend, I am streaming. Watch my stream. I didn't have anyone to say that to. So I had to make more connections online, and it was very scary at first. But hey, you know what? 4 years perseverance, and I made it. I got there. And the alerts are still going. I hope everyone likes their memberships. It was scary. But, you know, looking back at where I was of just like joining collabs or like organizing collabs with friends to hosting my own stuff and then realizing that people actually care about me. It's kind of weird to think that people want to be involved in things that I plan. That is probably one of the biggest memories of mine, is anytime I've said, hey, I'd like to do this thing, and I tweeted about it, and then seeing a bunch of other VTubers also be like, hey, I'd love to be a part of this thing that you're planning. I was like, the fuck? Why? Why would you care about little old me? But yeah, that was probably one of the biggest feelings. I was just like, oh. Hi, MMP. Hi, Repent. I'm gonna do thank you. Thank you. Yeah, be happy you're a part of it. The introvert has become extrovert. Not really. I think I'm more ambivert. You know, I'm ambivert. I get to be extroverted when I try to be, but then I'm pretty introverted when I'm alone. Like, I will be in my own little bubble. Hi! Hi! Thank you! I am a goob. I'm just a little goob. Oh, Kokumi, thank you! Thank you. Social energy is a spectrum. It do be. And it's not a bad thing. I think a lot of people should have their own alone times and stuff, you know? I'm bizarre thought. All of the above. Hi, Garrett. Also, I'm having a cookie. I have birthday cookie. I didn't have cake, but I had cookie. What languages do I speak? English, Cantonese, Mandarin, Korean, and Japanese. Did I count that all right? No. English, Cantonese, Mandarin, Japanese, Korean. Yeah, 5. Kind of cookie? Chocolate chip cookie. I love chocolate chip cookies. They're like my favorite kind of cookie. Oh, and the marshmallow cookies. I like marshmallow cookies too. GG. 5 of a kind. The best cookie. You know what the best cookie is? It's super expensive, but I like it a lot. The Starbucks chocolate chip cookie. Because it's like a big cookie. But it's like so good. It's just really expensive for a cookie. Do you prefer soft or crunchy? Oh, I like crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside. I'm glad you realized that I'm right. But yeah, biggest memory of mine probably was the eczema event. Because that was like an event that I actually planned quite extensively. Yeah, it was a big event for me. White chip... Yeah, that's also one of my favorites. It has to be the white chocolate, by the way. If it's just like normal one, then no. But the white chocolate, there's a specific taste that goes with it. When you're in the States again, you should try the Pizookie? What's a Pizookie? Pentaglot. I'm a pentaglot. Yeah. Yeah. It was a no, word hard. Bilingual, trilingual, quadrilingual. Pentalingual? Right? It's penta, because pentagon. Pentagon's 5, right? Yeah. China baked in a skillet. Ooh. I learned a lot from that event. I'm glad. That was the whole purpose of it. You know what, Twi? I loved your cookies the last time you gave me them. So if we ever meet up again, please make some freaking good old white chocolate macadamia cookies. I'd love to try yours. I find that, I guess in the history of the past year, the best events I'd had were the Genshin ones that I did with Isla, like the race across to that. I thought that was really fun. The big debate with the different gacha games was really good. The eczema awareness event was really good. And then just like participating in collabs again, because I think for a very long time I was very alone. Yeah, like earlier last year, I think I was very alone. It was hard for me to put myself out there. I felt really scared. I don't think I ever really talked to people about it though. I tried to mask it a little bit and be like, yeah, I'm just not collabing because I'm trying to find myself and my content and blah blah blah. When I already knew what it was. Like, I wanted to do more gacha stuff. I was always into that. That didn't change. But I kind of just told myself, no collabs because I'm just being me right now, you know, trying to establish branding, blah blah blah. I gave myself so many excuses to not be a part of anything. I remember getting invited to things and people told me like, oh hey, this company is doing the thing, you should audition for their next gen or their first gen or blah blah blah. Like, there were so many things that people encouraged me to do, but I felt so out of it that I didn't want to. Like, it felt wrong to do it for some reason. But I think a little bit later, like closer towards, I think after the donathon I had, and after like maybe after September last year, that's when I was like more okay with collabing again. I don't really know why. I think I just found my self-worth again. There's shadows. Yeah, I love my eyelash, baby. Hi, Kenny. Hello. Hello. Are you playing the horse game too? No, I'm sorry, I'm not. I don't Uma Musume. I don't do the Uma Musume. But I like the anime and the song. I hope that changes things though. I just don't play the game. Yeah. Always a bundle of joy. She is my baby. She is so sweet. Alam. I need to host more gacha stuff. I was just trying to do the multilingual things again. You know? And once I started doing the multilingual stuff, I felt super motivated after Offkai to continue doing it. So I kept going. Yeah, I have 3 other gachas I have to save my wallet for, so... Oop! You feel like you're legally obligated to try it? There's a lot of posts about it, but I will relish... Oh my god, literally I just... Bottom right corner of my screen... Friendo VTuber is now playing Uma Musume. What a coincidence! You're waiting for part of your so far. Treat the many more. Thank you, Baka. Yeah, too many people playing Uma Musume, bro. I just feel like I shouldn't have to play a game that I don't want to play. But I've seen a lot of it, so I feel like I've already played it, you know? I gotta stretch a bit. Oh god, my back. I don't want to be Uma Musume. I don't want to be Uma Musume. I don't wanna. I already do the Uma play. Ashiri dashi. I know that song off like by heart. Like I love it. Hi Raku. Thank you for coming. Lupa's waiting for me. I still haven't played with Lupa yet. I have to try her. I'm probably gonna do it next week though. Horse Girl rebrand? No. Fatherhood simulation game. I've watched so many friends play it. I don't. I have actual dogs to take care of. I'm okay. I'm okay. Animal Crossing already hates me. You know, like my babies are starving. They miss me, but I've neglected them. I'm not a good parent. All my Tamagotchis died. I'm not ready for this. Oh no, not the names. You know the names. Oh no, no. I'm so bad with names. Yeah, my Tamagotchis all died. Oops. It is what it is, okay? I need to drink more. I'm so thirsty. For several years? Oh, geez. I think I've left them for at least maybe 1 year or 2. Maybe 2 years. Whenever I last opened the game and... I don't know, that was it. That was the last time. Whenever I last streamed it was the last time I played it. Trying to think if there's anything else that was sentimental that I could have mentioned. I just feel like I made a lot of friends this year. Oh god, Aimee is such a cute friend. I love my Aimee. She's so sweet. My baby. And who else? I've talked to Pandora a lot this year. I mean, I've talked to her a lot every year. She's been one of my best friends for like multiple years so far. We just don't really have similar content, which is why we don't collab very often. But we're really good friends, I swear. Else. Some of my friends just keep telling me to audition for agencies again. I feel like, you know, I don't really want to. I know there's a lot, but I don't really think I want to. Hi Lex, hi Kyle, hi Ben, hello. I'm a 5-star friend. You know what? Okay, I don't think she's talked about this on stream yet, but there was one night. I think I mentioned it in the Discord, but Aimee and we were just talking. It was really late at night. For me, probably like early morning for her because we are 14 hours apart. Yeah, she's 14 hours ahead. And I just messaged her. I think, or did she message me? I don't remember. I don't know how the conversation started, but we kept yapping, and like we were typing to each other, but we were typing so much that she was just like, "Do you want to call? Are you busy?" And I'm like, no, it's like 11 p.m. I'm probably done for the day." And she was like, "Oh, it's like 1 o'clock my time, like 1 p.m. while it was 11 p.m. my time." It was like afternoon 1 p.m. for her, 11 p.m. at night for me. So I was like, "No, I'm free," and she was like, "Okay, I'll just call you." So she called me, and then we yapped. We kept yapping, kept yapping, did not stop. And she was like, "It's 5 o'clock," and I was like, "What?" And I checked the time. It's like 3 a.m. Close to 4 a.m. And the thing is, she said it was 5, right? And I remember being like, "Oh no, you should go eat or like get ready to eat or something." But then we kept yapping about other things. Like stuff just kept coming up. And then we didn't end until like after another 30 minutes of yapping before I was just like, "No, I should go. Those are the best yaps. She's such a good friend. We vibe really well with each other. I think that's what it is. Yeah, I was yapping with her instead. I saw everybody in the Discord that night, and I was just like, fuck, eep. I know, this is what happens. We're huge yappers. We're such big yappers. But it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I do remember that while talking to her, though, my British accent came out a bit. I didn't become Australian. It's just, like, some words sound similar to the British accent, and it came out again. And I was like, fuck. Are we similar? There is one thing that, like, I feel we really get along with is just our sense of humor. you know, our sense of humor is very similar. Our interests are quite similar. She might not do gachas, and I don't play Sonic, but just like in general, our interests are very similar. Like, how do I put this? We value very similar things. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I hope that makes sense. That's how I felt with like her and Panchan, you know, like that's how I could feel it. I knew it. And it's the same feeling with like Memi. I remember when I first met Memi, we just kept yapping. But I think this is one thing that I value a lot in a friend is if I can yap with them about fucking anything. Just literally like anything. We might not be the same kind of people, you know, like maybe a friend is a normie and I'm not. Like maybe one of them is super into, I don't know, American TV shows and I'm not. But I feel like I should still be able to yap with them. That's how I know they're a good friend. Is if we are so different but can still yap. That's how I feel with a lot of my like IRL friends right now because none of them are VTubers, right? And well, I wouldn't say none of them, but some of them aren't VTubers. Like Rio is a VTuber. So like, you know, they most of my IRL friends are not VTubers or don't really know anything about them. So if I can still yap with them, that's how I know they're a really good friend. Call us the dams. That's how it be. What is a VTuber? I feel like VTuber definition for real though, like not a fun answer, but for real, VTubers in definition have changed so much since when I first started VTubing. It's crazy. And I mean it in a good way. I don't mean it in a bad way, by the way. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. I like that it's changed a bit. Because VTubers in the past were just like, you definitely had to role play. You weren't allowed to immersion break, and you know there were just so many restrictions. It felt like you had to keep up a face. You know, like you had to role play super hard, and I just was not about that life. I felt like any time that I just spoke of anything too personal, people would say that's a taboo thing. Don't do that. It's dangerous. And I was like, oh, for real? I just didn't think it was that bad. Because I knew a lot of like IRL webcam, small webcam streamers at the time. You know? So I just was like, oh, I mean, they still don't know what I look like. What's the harm? So, you know, I thought I was breaking a lot of taboo things. I was breaking a lot of the unspeakable rules, but nowadays it's like, I don't know, super normal. Everyone just kind of does it. Roleplaying is fun, not a chore. Yeah. YouTubers used to be idols, now they're comedians. I think they're both. They're allowed to be both. Idols and comedians can be like you don't have to fall into one category. I think. Anime idols and gamers, all the above. We're also performers. We have to know how to sing. Surprisingly, that is actually something that is very, very, very valuable in VTubers. Is you have to sing. Because so many people like to hold concerts, or that's like one of the biggest events that people look forward to amongst indies, or even like small corpos. So being able to sing is a pretty good skill. Yeah, not everyone wanted to be in the idol culture. I love idol culture, but not the Japanese idol culture. I actually liked K-pop stuff, right? So, you know, I was almost a K-pop trainee. I was like, yay, a little bit close to it. I just wasn't able to fly to Korea because of health problems that prevented it. So, I ended up not actually becoming a K-pop trainee, even though I could have. Thank you, Kian. Hi, Rico. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. You always knew me as a comedian. Oh, hell no. I don't know how to be funny. Also, an idol. I mean, I tried to be an idol when I first started. When I first started VTubing, I tried to have idol aesthetic, but I just felt like I swore too much, so I changed. in another life I'd create a K-pop idol instead? Probably. Maybe. Could you see me as a K-pop idol? I remember though. So when I auditioned, one of the people, I don't want to like be too detailed about this. It's like a parallel universe that shouldn't have existed, but when I was talking to one of the recruiters and stuff, they were like, "Hopefully you grow." Because I was still pretty young at the time. I was still a teenager, but they were like, "Hopefully you grow." And I was like, "Yeah, hopefully I grow." That was one of they said that I had like the face for it if I got a nose job, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll just wear makeup." Yeah, I was like, I used makeup skills to like contour my nose, and they're like, "Oh, never mind, it actually didn't look that bad." And I was like, "Gee, thanks." Oh, thank you, Zora. Yeah, height is kind of a big deal, yeah. They're very blunt about that kind of stuff, but you can't take that personally. Yeah, you, like, have to be a certain height, have to have a certain face, yeah. But they said that my eyes were pretty. So, apparently I had very interesting eyes because they're not double lids, but they're also not monolids. They're hooded. And not many people have hooded eyelids in the industry, apparently. So, I had very, very interesting eyes to them. And there's one of the things they told me was just to not wear makeup. Yeah, it was kind of a weird thing, but they wanted to see me naturally, I guess. Yeah, but then like I think yeah, my skin flared real bad. So in the end, just because of health, decided no, it's okay. Just won't sign contract. I'm glad you like my eyes. But yeah, I was good enough that like my dancing and singing skills were good enough, and I guess visually they said I was also good enough. Just my height. Just my fucking height. But what I think is kind of wild though is that I went to this audition by myself. I didn't tell anybody about it because I was very nervous. Like performing in front of my family is no, would never do. So I went by myself. Like I took the transit and everything. Like it was 2-3 hours on transit just to get there. It was also super early in the morning. But I went by myself and I told my parents that I was going with a friend to cheer them on, not that it was actually me going. And then I got called back and I was like, "Oh, damn." You know, I was like, "Wow." I was there for like the entire day. And then I had some online stuff. Yeah, it was a lot. But at least I have closure that I know that I was good enough to get in. They were like willing to bring me to Korea at that point basically, and I was pretty happy about that. Did you grow any taller since the audition? A little bit, actually. Like 5 centimeters or so. Not funny because of course it was just me. Yep, that would have been me. I think that's like just in another life how I would have lived, but no, I'm pretty happy as a VTuber now because I have so much more freedom. I have a lot more freedom, and it's like, how do I word this? I think being a VTuber for the past 4 years has taught me a lot about the world. Like things that I would not have known. I was a very normie before being a VTuber, right? And had it not been for VTubing, like had I not wanted to even start streaming, I wouldn't have built my first PC. Wouldn't have played any PC games. Probably would be stuck in healthcare still, working at a very sad job that I was not happy with. Like, I think I told you guys this, but the year that I graduate, I had an undergrad. Like I graduated from my, like I got my bachelor degree, and I had a job lined up, and I actually applied to a bunch of, I wouldn't say a bunch, well, maybe like a couple of different master's programs, because my dream was to work in rehab and to work with people with prosthetics. That was like the thing that I wanted to do for my entire career. That was like that thing. But then I didn't get accepted to any of them. And I was like, what the fuck, why? Like, I remember seeing a lot of my friends get accepted into their master's programs that they applied to. And some of them even went to like a very different field. Like, I know one of my friends went into music to get like a bachelor in music and somehow combined that with health, which was pretty interesting. But it was like just a totally different thing, right? And some of them went into programs that I wish I got into, ended up not getting accepted into it, which is why I was like, well, I have to work now. And I was like, the job that I had lined up after graduating, I felt like I could do more, which is why I was like, I gotta do something. I want money. Nah, I'm kidding. That's not how it started. It's not money. It was just like not enough. I felt like I wasn't doing anything that was of purpose. Like, I wasn't helping anybody directly because I had a remote job, and all the previous in-person jobs I had felt a lot better, but because of COVID, I was kind of fucked. It was 2021. I graduated at the worst time, so I was kind of fucked. I mean, I was very like fortunate that I had a remote job though. Was it hard? Yeah, for sure it was. Like, I remember applying to so many different jobs. The one that I had lined up after graduating, I got super lucky because I was working during my 4th year, and they liked me enough to promote me and keep me in the company. After I graduated, like I had worked with them for the year, like while I was in school, and yeah, they just were like, "We like you enough to keep you." So yeah, they gave me a position after I graduated. But it was remote. I wasn't working directly with patients. I was very much like the back end of all the healthcare stuff. And I was like, this feels shitty. And compared to what I really wanted to do, like, which was directly talking to patients and administering proper care to them, like I had done the past couple of years as an undergrad student, it just felt like I was not doing anything. So I wanted to do something with my life. But because I kept trying to apply for jobs and stuff, during COVID time, no one was taking me because they couldn't afford to. Like, all the clinics were down. All people wanted was, do you know how to administer a vaccine? That was like the only thing they looked for on resumes. And I was like, no, what the fuck? That is one thing I did not do during my degree. Is just, I was never given that kind of lesson because that's not what I studied. I don't know how to administer any vaccine. What the fuck? So, yeah, that was kind of a very hard time, I would say. It was probably the hardest time. And plus my family was like breathing down my neck about, are you getting a job yet? Do you have a job yet? Do you have a job yet? That was a very, very stressful time. So that's when I was like, I gotta stop. And I thought streaming would be a really good stress relief. Like, think of it as like a project, you know? Like, I wanted something to do, so I built a PC. And I felt really cool doing it because no one else in my family had ever used a PC. My family is very much in the Apple ecosystem. That's what it's called. Yeah, Apple ecosystem. And it's a very closed ecosystem. So when I built my PC, they were just like, "Ooh," you know, like they didn't know it was possible. Weird job, weird grandkids. Yeah. It was weird job for like a good 2 years after being like, even 2 years into being a VTuber, weird job was still the question. Where grandkids wasn't such a strong question. It was where boyfriend. They at least were more logical with the where boyfriend. And then they gave up. Eventually they just let me be because they know that I'm happy just, you know, being me, being independent. You build your own PC? Yes, I did! Now we're husband. No, they're still on the where boyfriend. They're still on that one. Because without that one, they can't, you know, evolve the questions. They don't want me to have, like... They don't want me to be a single mother. I just need to wear her nurse outfit holding a giant syringe. Bet. Can someone draw me Siegeween fan art? Nothing you pull through? I did! And now I do this for a living, which is crazy. Mom, I'm just married to my work. For real. Your parents don't. They really just want you to be a single parent at that point. I just feel like they were very resistant to the idea of me being a VTuber at first, but over time they became more supportive of it, and it became, I think they just all accepted it, you know? I think my parents have accepted it for what it is. Like they're very happy with me being this now because they see the money I make for one, but they also see how happy it makes me. So you know, they're more receptive and supportive of it now. I know my grandparents are still like, "When are you gonna get a real job?" You know, they're still like that because they don't understand. They're just from a different generation, and I have to keep that in mind. Yeah, but it's like I'm happy with where I am, and I'm happy with like, how do I put this? The place that I've made for myself. Like when I think back, not even just to the first year I started being a VTuber, it's just from then till now. I think I think initially I was trying to fit myself into what a VTuber should be, or at least what I thought a VTuber should be. And within the big sphere that VTubing now is, I was just trying to fit myself into it. But instead, I think within, like, if we just divide my entire career in half, within the past 2 years, since 2023, actually, I would say, since then, I feel like instead of trying to fit myself into it, I've kind of just expanded the little bubble that VTubing is and made a space for myself in it. Does that make sense? Like, instead of just trying to jam myself in and make people see me for who I am, I've just expanded it a little bit and, like, made a place where I belong for myself and the people that I have. You know, like my little own space and community within the bubble itself. I'm not getting that much money. To be honest, I'm really not. But that's okay. So you almost gave up your journey? Oh yeah, multiple times. And I think a lot of VTubers go through that. I think I should graduate, or I think I need to take a hiatus. I think so many people go through that thought. I've gone through it multiple times. I'm trying to remember exactly when. Like, the time period. So, 2022, I debuted this current model that I'm using. It was a little bit of a rebrand, but not so big that people were confused, you know? It was like I evolved into this from what I was before. And then I was this for a year, and I kind of felt like it wasn't really going anywhere. I felt like I wasn't making progress at all. And I wasn't making any money either. Things were kind of just going downhill from where I used to be. Like where I thought from where I thought I was, it just kept going down. It felt like I was going down. It didn't feel like I was progressing anywhere, and it didn't feel like I was growing at all. The amount of money I was making didn't feel like it made sense for how much I was working. So yeah, I did feel like giving up. But then I joined Kawa. Like I auditioned for Kawa. And I started playing Genshin, and Genshin brought a lot of attention to my channel again, and that was like, oh shit, damn. I was very surprised that Genshin was that. It made such a big impact. I went from like 30 viewers per stream to 200. And it wasn't even just 200, it was like 250. Like when I look back at the streams for that, I was like, oh shit. There's a lot. And it wasn't because I got rated. It wasn't because like it was a special event or anything. It was really just because Genshin. It was because I was a new player in Genshin. That was the only reason why. And so by playing that game, I got a lot of new people, and I was like, whoa. Because I didn't think that would happen. I just thought it was gonna be kind of like when I played Trackmania for the first time, or when I played Animal Crossing for the first time, or when I played Tetris for the first time. Just any kind of first time play. You know, it wasn't gonna be a huge thing, but it was. It ended up being a huge thing, and I was like, whoa. So I was really happy, and that kind of brought me back out of the I should probably give up, you know. And then Kawa brought a lot of attention to me. I think just because I was corpo, just having the name was good enough to bring my name out more, and people noticed me more. And once Kawa went down and I was indie again, that was when I went through the funk of I probably kind of should take a break and give up for a little while. I did have that thought. But then I was like, nope, I can't give in. Can't give in. This is my job. If I don't do this, what else am I going to do with my life? So I worked harder to, you know, not be burnt out or like feel depresso. But yeah, it happens every once in a while. Henry Stickmin! I do love me my Henry Stickmin. That was also a pretty big thing for my channel. I went up like a couple hundred subscribers because of Henry Stickmin, I think. I think that's the game that actually got me to like 1K. If not Henry Stickmin, it was probably Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Yeah. I'm glad you like my stream. I was very worried for a long time. I still do get worried sometimes, but I don't want to worry you. Like, I worry about not having enough money as a VTuber because I'm not very big. Like, I'm not the biggest VTuber out there. I can't afford, like, you know, to buy expensive things or anything like that. I have enough to survive. That is, like, you know, something I do worry about, but not to the point where I think I have to ask you, can I have monies to survive? You know, I'm not there yet. I'm still very happy with just doing this, with just, you know, being here and, you know, saving the monies and doing things behind the scenes that you will see in the future. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it all. Thank you, Numby. Thank you. I think like I'm the kind of person that feels like I should give up, but in the end I don't. Ah, Jojo, thank you for the happy birthday. Yeah, there are, Conrad, which is kind of scary for me to think of because I don't have a part-time job. This is just what I do. I do this and nothing else. For real. Like, this is all I do. And, you know, I might not be earning $3,000 a month at all, but, like, I'm still very happy doing it. And I know money does not equate to happiness, right? I think it helps, but it does not equate to it. So, you know, just being a VTuber itself is already such a privilege. I would never want to go to a 9-to-5. I would also never want to be the kind of person that has to go outside to work. I would want remote job, you know? I have to wish to be happy on the poof. Yeah, I think having security is nice, but I don't think you have to be the richest person in the world. Did I give my mom that? I've actually had to sit down with my mom to talk about it, and I like was very blunt with her. I remember telling her like, you know, it's been 4 years. It was around the time I had my anniversary stream. But I remember talking to her and was like, it's been 4 years of this. And my mom asked me earlier, like, do you think you could do this for another 10, 20 years? And I told her with a lot of confidence, yes, I do see myself doing this for another 10, 20 years. And I told her straight up, like, I might not be earning a shit ton of money, but I feel like this is it, you know? Even if I don't stream, like, even if I'm not a streamer one day, I would still love to work in the VTubing field, be it as, like, management stuff, social media stuff, behind the scenes stuff, you know, like, I like being here. I don't think I would want to leave it. Ah, Kikiti, thank you for the happy birthday. I'm not that old. How old will I be in 20 years? Not even as old as some of you in chat. I'm still pretty young. Manager M-chan. Yo, I can imagine myself as a manager. I would be older than you are now, but not that old. Still not that old. I'm still young at heart. I don't think I'd ever grow up. I don't want to grow up. I'm very resistant to growing up. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing though. I'm still young. Ah, hello! Member for 12 months. Oh my goodness, thank you! Happy birthday, Mia, thank you! The perpetual... No, not 18. 21. Oh, actually 19. I'll take 19. Thank you, Kelson! Thank you, Kelson. Thank you. If you never grow up, you never grow old. Exactly! Immortal man! Never gonna grow up. Never gonna... I will do that to you, not on my birthday. No drinking in the US at 19, then I just won't go to the US. Easy. Oh, bye, Vic! Thank you! You know, I find it kind of crazy you have to be 21 to drink. Because in Hong Kong, where I was born, the drinking age is 18. And then I moved to Canada, the drinking age is 19. I'm like, oh, it's not that bad of a difference. Friggin' US is 21! Like, what the heck? Why is it so old? I just cannot imagine. And honestly, okay, I don't want you all to hate me when I say this. Please don't take this offensively, alright? But when you think about it, I grew up in Hong Kong. So, like, foundationally, I always think of... When I go travel, I always think of places around Hong Kong. This is just... Because when I was young, this is what we did, is think of places around Hong Kong that were near. So, you know, places like the Philippines, or Australia, or Japan, or Russia, or Indonesia, or even Europe. You know, that side of the world. Where I don't have to cross the ocean far, far away. But then I moved to Canada, and all the places, options for travel was basically either within Canada or within the States. And at that point, I was just like, why would I go to the States? Because Canada is also super big. I still have to visit Vancouver, Newfoundland, Quebec. There's like so many places I still have to visit in Canada. That why would I go to the States? I just didn't really see a reason. Jaywalk, thank you for the 23 months. I got help getting older, but I refuse to grow up. Exactly. Oh, I've been to Vancouver now. Like, back then when I first moved, obviously not yet, but it was one of the places that I really wanted to visit because of the weather. And they have really nice Asian stuff. I mean, I think there is something you could see. Like, if you go to Japan, or if you go to the Great Wall of China, you would never be able to see that in the States. Yeah, I feel like the States is also just a lot of empty terrain. So, you know, until I became a VTuber, I had no reason to visit the States. Literally zero reason. The only reason I ever go to the States is for off-cam. That is the one time I have, like, the one reason I have is because of off-kai. Otherwise, I probably would never have flown to the States ever in my life. I just don't have a reason. Unless, like, it was to visit something like Florida. I don't fucking know. Trying Americanized food was peak. You know, that is one thing. I tried the Americanized food once. And I was okay. I was good to not have In-N-Out again. My taste palette is too Asian. Like, bubble tea, egg waffles, dim sum, noodles, soup. Oh yeah, that's my shit. I don't want to have burgers. You never had In-N-Out? I had it when we were... Oh, I had it last year at Offkai. Not Offkai, sorry. AX. 2023 AX. That's when I had it. Dick's Drive-In? I don't really know if I want to try Dick's Drive-In. I don't know about that one. Non-American meal with no starting grease and fry. Kyle, why would you recommend such a place? It's just a local burger chain. I don't know about that one. I don't really know if I want to try some local digs. Help me! I don't know how to word this properly. You have to add the burger at the end of that sentence. I'm done. Oh, I've had Jollibee before. It's pretty good. It's not my fault. It's not. You have to blame Kyle for that one. You blame Kyle for that one, not me. Not me. I didn't do shit. I didn't say shit. It was his fault. It's his fault. Yeah, it's his fault. It's his fault. I need a drink. I had a laugh out of that one. Thank you, thank you. What's a culvert? You say so? Big doubt, big doubt, big doubt. Blame everyone else. Yes, it's my birthday. I can't go wrong. I'm not ever wrong. Because it's my birthday. Oh, there is one more thing that I wanted to talk about today. So that I actually remember. So... Was it? It was a few membership streams ago. I made some very NSFW art on said membership stream, which I may or may not have worked on ever since. May or may not have. May or may not have. I will not confirm or deny. May or may not have worked on it since. May or may not post it at some point. And for any members who are around tomorrow, I might not stream tomorrow, honestly. I might just do like a Discord hangout tomorrow, a membership Discord hangout tomorrow. And I might just be drawn tomorrow. But I got some new art that I like to share. The same one that made me blush and look away. Oh no, something else. Lady J, I think it worked out really good. I still look at it. Yeah, do not join, or at least it won't be a stream. So you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Wait, I pressed the wrong button. There we go. Ah, Runa! Hi! Guys, it's Runa! Guys, it's Runa! Oh my god! Hi! I don't know. Hello! I also wanted to play Repo tomorrow, if any of you guys are around, by the way. Thank you for the raid! Polar red! Polar guys, it's Luna. Hi! Welcome! Welcome. Uh, 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 what do I say? I'm just a bean. Luna, I hope you had a nice stream. I hope it was fun. I hope it was a good stream. Thank you for coming. And thank you for giving me your people. Mite 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 da yo. I forgot I had a sticky note I could read. Mite 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 da yo. I am the immortal human angel in training polyglot that speaks 5 languages. Mino Mieko. You can call me Mie. I play gacha games, Genshin, Zenless, Wuwa, and mostly Wuwa nowadays, but also lots of Genshin stuff. And I really like Repo and Helldivers too as well. Yes. I added that to the sticky note recently. Yeah. Hi! It's nice to meet some of you. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. Thank you. Hope you had a nice stream. We're just yapping today and being sentimental and not being sussy. Here! Wait, I need to give you the thing. I can't believe you don't have the thing. Hold on. Here! Hi, Hio! Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you! Hi, Hio! Hello! So many people come from the raid. Oh my goodness. Congrats on turning 4. Yay! I'm turning 4. You did it. Turning 4. In VTuber years. Yeah. 24. I debuted in 2021. January, March, April, May? Yeah, I debuted in May of 2021. So my birthday was my first birthday was July of that year. Yeah. I've been around for a long time. There. I don't have the height of a 4-year-old. What you talking about? You take that back. I'm small, but not that small. Yeah. God, I feel old. You know what's surprising though is despite being a VTuber for 4 years and celebrating 4 birthdays with everyone, I have gone from indie to corpo and then back to indie again. And during this whole thing, I have not lost my identity at any one point. Like, I've never done the join an agency, live 2 double lives, and then leave agency, then live the 1 life. You know, I've never done that. So many other friends of mine have done that, which I think is kind of insane because I feel like that's a lot to manage 2 different lives. Leading 1 life is hard enough. Being a VTuber is hard enough because you have to manage the VTuber life and then the IRL life, and then you have 3 lives if you ever do the indie plus corpo thing. It just feels like a lot. Like, I don't think I can do that. I am still angel in training. Yes, after all these years. And you know what? So many people do that I keep losing them. I'm like, what's your name now? What do I call you now? I was never a Hannah Montana. No. I can never. I think you guys would find me out if I ever was Hannah Montana. I think it'd be too obvious. I have a very, like... I think people notice just from my voice. They can recognize it quite easily, so... I gotta... I once went to a Hannah Montana filming. Lucky! I had so much Hannah Montana merch when I was a kid. Like, I had the books. I had her, like, doll stuff. I tried to get tickets to her concert, but I was in Hong Kong at the time, and I didn't realize that she was only in America, and I was very upset. But thinking about it now, like, you know, without social media being what it was, the fact that she filled up stadiums and shit, like, that's insane. She was huge. Do I have a recognizable voice? If I was ever not me, do you think you'd find me out? I don't think it'd be that obvious. Would it? Do I have an obvious voice? Do you think I could manipulate it so that you wouldn't recognize me? What if I was... I'm trying to like speculate. I haven't auditioned for anything, by the way, but like hypothetically, say I did. And that whatever agency I went for was like, you gotta be like a super hot onesan. Do you think I could do it? Mm. Maybe for a bit. I could change it up convincingly. Hey, yo. Ah, you have faith in me. Can you do an ara ara as an example? No. You know, I've been asked that for so many years. It makes me giggle every time. I've avoided doing the proper ara ara for so long. I remember when people asked me to do it, I would even spell it out as like ARA. Try and find out. Alright, time to start auditioning, I guess. I didn't want to. I didn't feel like I should. If anything, I think VTuber groups are pretty nice. I like VTuber groups. The idea of a VTuber group is very appealing to me now. Hey, you know what? I went from indie to corpo to former corpo. So what else am I missing in my checklist of things that VTubers can do? Group. I don't have group under my resume yet, so I should probably do a group next, right? Munda. No. I can do an ora though. Hiya. Look at him next time. Will you? Will you really? I don't think you can. Asora, thank you for the becoming a Tenchi on Twitch. Thank you. I am gonna be an Onesan in my next life. Just you wait. Maybe a short stack, but we'll see. Then after the group disbands, you'll start your own group. Then you have the full checklist. No. That's how it would be. I would just start the group. You know. Thank you so much. Thank you. If we had done it, this is trying to make you fall into a Disney joke. Never gonna happen. I am attentive. I've seen through it all. You'll never meme me. I did start the Genshin group, you're right. But I mean like a VTuber group. That's different. A Genshin group is just like VTubers who play Genshin, but it's not like a group. You know, kind of like Videre. I feel like Videre, they operate like an agency, but they're a group, you know? I want that for my future. Or maybe like, I was talking to Roro at Offkai, and she's making a group with Roko and like some other VTubers called Reloop, which I think is really cute, you know? Stuff like that, where they look like a group. I know they are a group, but operate like an agency. I feel like that's like what I would love, because I have had the opportunity to be in an agency already, and you know it was nice while it lasted. But I kind of like the idea of a group, because then I won't feel the FOMO anymore. It's like an instant solution to not having FOMO. When you think about it. You know, like just not having FOMO. And amongst VTubers, that's a very important feeling. Zalmas, thank you for the happy birthday. Thank you. Hi. I just want to not have FOMO, guys. I don't know if I've ever talked about it, but it's like real bad. I get it real bad sometimes. Because like before Aura started inviting me to collabs for like the repo stuff or the Minecraft stuff, it was really difficult to just be a part of anything. The second combo went down, I felt like all the opportunities I had vanished. Like, I saw some smaller corpos do a... what's it called? It was like a Valentine's Day relay or something. And then there was like another... some April Easter relay thing. And there was a summer relay, then some winter relays. And they were all like small agency centered. And I was like, damn, if only Kawa still existed, I probably would be a part of it still. And it's just having the name. Having something behind you is so important. And because of that, I was like, damn, I wish there was some kind of brand name behind me. Neil, thank you for becoming a Tenchi. Yeah, maybe one day. I don't know, it just feels also like so much work. It's a lot of work. But imagine if you had group, then you would like, you know, never be alone. You'd always have people that you could collab with. You'd always have someone you could be like, hey, are you free for this thing or that thing? You want to do it together? You know? It just feels like it would help a lot. It'd help me not feel so lonely. Heaven not big enough brand? No, it's big enough. But there's not a lot of people up here. Let's put it that way. Just doesn't feel like it's a very populated place. The brand enough. The brand is enough. Just not enough people. Not enough beings up here. But that's okay. That's okay. Because I can always find people. There's always a way. When there is a will, there is a way. But just, yeah, doing group things must be kind of tough. Yeah. Not enough people as pure as me, eh? Ha! 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 I'm pure. I don't know what you're talking about. Also, that is like such a big difference that I've seen in myself. Is like, I remember. So in the very beginning of the early days, it was I have to be say so, and then it was like I don't have to be say so, I can swear, and then it was, oh wait, I'm allowed to make sex and dick jokes. All right, let's do it. And then I did it, and then people got angry at me, and I was like, oh shit, maybe I should save this for the membership stream so people don't get angry at me. So I save it for the membership streams, and then all the public stream people thought, oh, she's becoming say so again. Oh, not as interesting, loses viewership. Ah shit. What do? And then, oh wait, I'm in an agency now. Must be kind of say so on in at a public stream. I did. Oh no. And then that continued for like a year, and now it's just. Ha. Just ha. Hang is definitely one of the jobs. Yeah. It's just heavy people. Now please everybody. Yeah, so I gave up. I think you can tell. Like, after all of that, I gave up. And I really gave up on pleasing everybody. And I just decided I would do what made me happy. Ah, Alexis, thank you for the birthday present. Thank you, thank you. Oh my god, you hit 2 of my friends. That's crazy. Oh no, they're gonna see all my sentimental posts. Ah. Just, YouTube don't notice me. That's a crazy snipe. But yeah, I gave up on pleasing everybody because I kept trying. Like, since becoming VTuber, I tried to please the people that I initially had when I first started streaming. Some of them are gone now, and I don't know if there's a lot of people who were there when I first started streaming anymore. But then, over time, I followed trends. Like, I wanted to go on every single trend of every single game, and I thought it was cute to do that, and it would get me numbers. And it worked for a little while, but it only works for a little while. Like, it doesn't work forever. So I had to stop and just decide, okay, what am I going to actually do? What do I actually enjoy? Why do I want to stream? And why did I think of even streaming in the first place? So that's when I had to really, like, sit down and think about it. And I decided, if I'm going to have to give myself a brand, I'll do what I have to. So I remember sitting in a meeting with Monty for like 3 hours. And we had a Google Doc open, and we were like, alright, this is the name, this is your brand, this is your blah blah blah. We made like a color sheet, we made a file with all my, like a folder with all my stuff in it, like logos, branding, graphics. And then we had a whole document, and he was like, you have to establish yourself somehow. So he was like, what things do you want to be known for? And I was like, gacha is one. Gacha's a pretty big one now. And then art and singing and kind of yapping, but yapping's not really apparently is not such a what's the word? It's not a skill you can really say anymore, but I added that. And I wanted 3D stuff at some point when I actually get enough money to buy some gear. You know, just like I have to sit down and decide what I wanted to be known for. So in the end, I decided every Monday I would do a chatting stream at night because it would kind of give me time to sum up the rest of the week and just a small yap session. Small yap session was good enough for me. And then at least 2 gachas a week. Maybe 1 art stream or karaoke stream and a collab. You know, like there was a little formula to follow. And I've actually followed it pretty well within the past like year. That was like a big thing for me. When Monty like sat me down and was just like, I'm gonna help you out. It was a very big help for me to like be able to do that, you know? Like yeah, I think not a lot of VTubers really do that at all. At least not when you start. When I first started streaming, it was just I want to be cute, and then I would just stream whenever I wanted to stream. I didn't feel like I had a obligation to because it wasn't my job yet when I first started. It was just a hobby. So I never thought about it too deeply. I just thought it'd be fun to do it. And I remember looking at my numbers a lot, like if I'd grown at all or if I had less viewers one stream, more viewers another stream. I was very analytical about it. I've had to stop doing that because I feel like it was just getting too toxic. Oh, wait, I missed... Alexis, thank you for 31 months. You are closing in on year 3. Oh, God. Stella! You got 36 months! Oh, God. Happy birthday, me. 3+ years of being attention. Never regret a single second of it. You always impressed us. With your hard work, so many skills and creativity. You do what you love and what's up? Starlight, thank you! Makes me cry. Wait, where's the cry button? Where's my cry button? I'm trying to find my cry button. Oh. Wait, there we go. I hope that counts. Yeah. Thank you, Starlight. Thank you. I believe you've been my mod for 3 years. That's crazy. You both had to do the message at the same time. Yeah, I just it doesn't feel like it's been that long, but it really has been. 4 birthdays with you guys. God damn. That's wild. You know what else we're closing in on, by the way? You know what else we have to celebrate soon? 18K. I'm at 17.9 right now, I think. I saw the 0.9. Let me check. What am I at? The exact number. 17,943. That's the exact number. We have gained 86 tenchis in the last 28 days. That's the exact number. We're very close to 18K. You know how scary that is? I remember like when I raided into ICI's stream yesterday, she was celebrating 20K and I was like, oh my god. You know? I'm like, I'm nearing that. Oh loud. To think that I'm near it is wild. I hope we get to 20K by the end of the year. That's like a dream. I want to get to 20K by the end of the year. Am I becoming a big streamer? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I'm just becoming a consistent streamer now. I feel like the first 3 years of streaming was very much I'm just trying to find my place wherever the fuck I belong in this society. You know, that was my big thing. It was just I felt like I didn't know what I wanted. I think in 2022 when I played Genshin for the first time, it was a big revelation of like, oh, this is what I like, you know? But being with Kawa was like, so this is what industry is like. And then 2024 was, I'm in indie again. I have to find myself again. And it really showed, like, who still cared about me even without the agency name. It showed. I filtered out a lot of people from my life because of it. I don't really mention that, but it's very obvious who only cared about me because I was in an agency. And it also, like, let me put it into perspective here. 2021 was the I have 0 viewers year. 2022 was the I think I have between 20 to 30 viewers year. And also at the end of it, I played Genshin. So 2023 was I'm playing Genshin, and then I also joined an agency. So it was the big glow up year where I started to see more of the industry side of things and how it really was to be full time as a VTuber and what it meant to do that. And then 2024, oh, actually that year of 2023 was also the you're in an agency now. Indies don't feel like talking to you anymore or don't support you anymore because you're out of their league now, or they didn't understand the I have to do this more professionally and it's not so, I guess, hobby fun and games all the time. I was making schedules every week. I was sticking to the schedule every week, and I was making sure whoever I collabed with had, like, you know, background check them, make sure I actually vibe with them well, things like that. And then 2024 was the oh, you're not in an agency anymore. Well, guess we can't talk to you because you're not important, so bye. And then I lost a couple of friends, but then I also gained some because I realized some friends really did care. Didn't matter. It didn't matter if I was in an agency or not, and I made so many friends because of it afterwards. And I mean, I also didn't collab very much because I wanted to establish myself again without the agency name behind me. And then this year so far, or at least within this year, this past year, from previous birthday till now, was just I think I was finding myself again and also taking more initiative to do stuff. Yeah, like doing more events, making servers for things, actually organizing properly, like, and not relying on other people to help me do all of that. Like, I used to rely on Monty a lot to organize events for me or collabs for me, but this year was very much I am going to do it myself, and I actually did it. Like, I didn't just say I was gonna do it, I actually did it. I think there's a difference between that. Like, I'm gonna plan blah blah blah, or I'm gonna do this in this event in the future, versus putting it into action and actually reaching out to people and networking and all of that. So this year was the I will actually do it year. And by the way, remember we talked about the Mia lingual stuff? I'm just waiting on a logo and a background right now, but I've bought everything. So hallelujah. Things are actually happening. It is crazy how people stop talking to me on both sides. It really gave me perspective, you know? Yeah, manager, in my opinion. I feel like I could be a pretty good one, especially when I think about the IRL work experiences I've had. So, I think it's possible. Okay, wait, I want to go pee. And maybe get some water. So, give me a second. I also need to get water. Okay, be right back, be right back. I get so many supers? Thank you. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you, Alexis. Thank you, Zay. Thank you, Carter. Oh my god, what were you guys talking about? Hey, yo. I'm back. I had a good pee. Pay to pee. Yeah, I remember that. I remember... Oh god. This is one of the shorts that I actually kind of took off on my channel. But people were like paying me to go pee. And I was like, why are you paying me to go pee? And apparently it's because VTubers didn't pee often enough. Like they were holding their bladder for hours and it wasn't healthy. So by paying them to go pee, they would actually go because they get paid for it. You know? So it worked. I was very confused about why people were paying me to go pee. I was so confused. Discussing how to disrupt the economy by making VTubers worth a shit ton of money. Coin-operated P-tuber. Ancient VTubing tradition? I wonder why. And you know what I always thought was funny though? Is it would always be the blue supas, right? So I'm like, you just want me to get water. You should give me yellow supas if you want me to go pee. Because that makes more sense. Doesn't it? You gotta hydrate first. I know. I'm not hydrating enough. I gotta drink more water. Isn't it bad to have yellow? It's supposed to be a little yellow. That's normal. To flush? Oh yeah, that would work. VTuber-based economy. We would rule the fucking world. This is the third birthday with you for me? Oh! Oh yeah, question. How many birthdays have you celebrated with me? How many? How many? Out of curiosity, how many birthdays has it been? Yellow deer, you have a lot of sugar. I think mine is a lot of sugar. Two? First? Second? This is your first with me? Ain't no way. I feel like it's been longer than that. Oh, wait. I want to try something. Let me see if I have it. Do I have it? I don't. Fuck. It's okay. You know what? I'll just, remember this? I moved the entire background. Whoopsie. Remember this? No one really knows about this model, which makes me kind of sad. Remember this? The baby pictures? Nah, you really want a baby picture? I'll give you a baby picture. Hold on, if it's here. I kind of cleared this out because I had doubles of some models. This is a baby. This is a baby picture. Yeah. This is a baby picture, alright. Yeah, this is the model I debuted with, by the way. I'd like to make that clear. I debuted with this. Can you imagine if I was this for like 4 years straight? I couldn't. I also feel like my voice was much higher at the time when I had this model because I was so nervous every stream. So it worked better. I feel like my voice doesn't match this model anymore. Maybe it's also because I just see myself in a different light, you know? Yeah. I am more gremlin, but hey, you know what stayed the same throughout the entirety of my life as a VTuber? Kiba. My fang has never gone away. I've always had a fang. And I've always had really good mouth tracking. I don't know if you noticed that, but it's pretty good, in my opinion. Like, it actually moves. Okay, so this was my I just came out of the womb picture. This is the I got older picture. I grew up just a little bit picture. Yeah. Yeah. And do you guys notice something about this one? Is that I have hair clips and an X on one of those hair clips. I don't know if you noticed that, but I think you should keep that in mind. I don't know if you ever knew about that, but hey. Hey. And then I had... Is it this one? Panda! Panda! Yeah. This was like the mix of Chinese New Year outfit and also kind of a Western skirt dress thing. I thought it was real good. This was worthy of all the years, you know? But pretty good mouth tracking, I would say. Yeah. Pretty good mouth tracking. What do you think? Yeah. And then I debuted... Hold on, I'm going through... Actually, wait, I kind of skipped. Oh, it's been a hot minute since I've seen you. Oh, man. Oh, man. It's been so long. It's been so long. It's been so long. Wait, I want to check something. What is the number for this? I'm looking through the expression list, and it's a very long list. It can still do it. It still does it. Hey. Wait. I remember that gave everybody the heebie-jeebies. Just like... my magical sleeve, my magical collar did that. Also tongue. Magical collar and sleeves. Yeah. Drawing the sleeves were a pain in the ass whenever I did fan art of myself. Yeah, it'd be like... here, maybe? Ish? I've always had a thing for just collarbones being free. Yeah. A magical collar. It just can't do that, guys. Yeah. But this is what I had, and then I debuted the panda outfit. But what I love about this model is that it had boobies. This is the only model I've ever had that has like full-on boobies. Oh, other thing I really like is when I smile, my cheeks get red. Like, yeah, and if I look down, you can like see the top of my head properly. That was another thing I really liked about this. Yeah. I kept the tiara. I don't know if you guys ever noticed it, but the tiara has stayed. The design of it. This is like a design I came up with, by the way. I don't know if that was ever mentioned, but I designed this. I made the reference sheet for it, and I just gave it to an artist to turn me into this. I made all of this, though. Like, I designed all of it. I was very happy about my design for it. It was very nice. It was also fairly simple, which I like. It was fairly simple. Tiara, now hair clip. Yeah! Did I already have the giggle then? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah. But this is the boobies that were traded away for when I became Mino Mieko. Yeah. I was very happy with this though. I'm so happy I designed it the way I did. And then the lore happened, right? So this was 2021 still. I had all these models in 2021. Everything up until now, 2021. And then 2022 hit. And I traded my boobies for immortality. So, no more boobie. No more boobie. No more boobie. No more unga bunga. Yeah, no more unga bunga. Pain Pecco. Pain Pecco. No more unga bunga. No more boing boing. And then everyone kept saying that my hair was more boing boing than my boobs. I mean, I guess they're not wrong. I do think that the model physics, if you look at the chest area, okay, there's a little bit of a boing. Even when I stop moving, there's a bit of a boing, okay? There's just a bit, a little bit. Yeah. And so the tiara on the outfit became a hair clip up there. I wanted to keep that motif because I designed it real good. No one else has a thing like that, so I like the way I designed it. And I like this emblem on my chest. I like it a lot. This is like the thing that makes me me, in my opinion, is this. Also, I designed this outfit. I want to put that out there. I designed this. Like, I designed the open tummy windows. I designed this dress. I designed it all. The things that Tenzere Mama put in was, I think it was this. I think it was this design on the bottom here of the sock. I designed the open window here. She designed something up here. I remember this. She designed something up here. But the hair strands I designed, the hair clip, the earrings, everything. The ahoge, also my design. Oh, I think she did something around here. I don't remember. It's been too long. But for this one, I remember. I wanted to have the stars. This is also similar to the model you just saw. It had the star clips, the star belt thing. Oh, don't look down there. She designed the emblem. It was something else. There were other options, but she designed the emblem, and I really liked it. So that's what it is. But I designed the rest of it, like the ruffles and the open belly window, the belly window, and the yeah. I think she designed some of the shoes though, like the star on the shoes. I think she designed those. On the jacket, let me see. No, I pretty much designed most of this. Yeah, I designed this jacket entirely, I think. The hammer, also I designed it. And I don't think a lot of people know this about the hammer, but I asked for it to be longer. And I also asked that I designed it in a way that it would kind of look like the healthcare symbol. But instead of the two snakes, it's just the one ribbon around it. That was my design for it, and I am very, very proud of it. And I read the diamond in the middle of the window and not a different color cloth. Oh no, it's a window. Wait, let me find the button. Nope. There. It's a window. I swear it's a window. There. Oh, and let me bring out the newest outfit from Tenzere Mama. Hi. This one you can tell rigging is different. This one cozy rigged, and the clips are the same. I like the clip idea, and there's X's on some of the outfit parts. You know, yeah. And I kept the tiara on my knee. And no one ever sees the knee pads. It makes me so upset. Let me find the knee pad button. What's the knee pad button? I'm trying to find it. Hold on. What's the knee pad? Oh, there it is. Knee pads! Knee pads! Oh, I like pushed a bunch of buttons, so I have a lot of hats on. Damn. Buttons! Knee pads! No one ever sees my knee pads! Tenzere mama! Ohayo! Hello! Yeah, I got knee pads. No one ever sees my knee pads, so I'm gonna show you guys my knee pads. No one ever sees them. This is the one chance I will show it off. I have knee pads. Tenzere mama designed my knee pads. So you're a skater girl too? I am. I actually know how to skateboard, guys. That is the one tomboy thing my parents allowed me to do. Is I know how to skateboard, and I have a penny board, and I like them a lot. Okay, but I have a car now. But yeah, I know how to skateboard. I thought it was cool, so I learned by myself. I was gonna be awakened by this. The knee pads. ねちゃん、ばっておめでとう。ありがとう、てんてれママ。来週また誕生日の今日かい。誕生日パーティー。そうそう、誕生日パーティー。今日は雑談だけ。だって私、ちょっと風邪ひいちゃってね。Trade your car for a hoverboard one day! A VTuber that can skateboard and drive? Crazy. Nah. You know what? I can skateboard. I can rollerblade. I can figure skate. I can drive. But not only can I drive a car, I can drive an SUV. And I've driven a van. And I've driven a truck. And I know how to ride a horse. Beat that! I actually have a couple of trophies and medals from horse riding. Are you forklift certified? Not yet. Just you wait. Drive manual transmission and drift. My dad wants to teach me how to drive manual. I don't really want to. We do need to learn how to drive them, but it's not absolutely necessary. It's not like a must. Yeah. カザ大事にパーティー楽しみにしてる。イエーイ来週ね。Well, I wonder what day I'll do it. 多分、金曜日かなそれとも、土曜日うん。I don't know if I want to be. I don't know if I want. Oh, I hope you get it. I actually have never failed a driver's thing before. I got everything on the first try. Hair flip. Let me think. I think my best advice is to exaggerate how much you're looking at stuff. Yeah. Humble brag. But yeah, exaggerate a lot about how much you're looking at shit. Otherwise, they don't think you're looking at all. So, I remember I almost failed the written part because I got some of the law stuff wrong. I got all the signs right, but I got some of the law stuff wrong. And it was really silly things like, if you park however many meters next to a fire hydrant, how much do you get fined? Or like, what credits get taken? Stuff like that, you know? And I was really bad at it. Memorizing all of those things. Yeah, that was the toughest part.
Homesters wasting their money.
And When I did my second driver's test, it was kind of nerve-wracking, actually. I was really scared that I failed. I almost failed, actually, I think. But I did it! I saved myself with my parking. Haha!
Our small multilingual
Akara, thank you for
Canadian
the dono. Our small multilingual Tenji Canadian VTuber. Ah, thank you! I never set the floor it. Oh my god. Also, Basher, thank you for the super. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Basher. Thank you for all your art. I feel like it's really grown these past 2 years. Like, compared to the first art I seen of you from me, like, of me, and then I see, like, your recent stuff, I'm like, holy shit. Basher really grew. You ran a red? Oh god. For me, on my very first test, I had to parallel park. But I was told to parallel park next to, like, this plaza opening, and I didn't go forward enough that the back of the car was blocking it just a little bit. I got marks taken off of that. It was also on a curve, and I was like, well, damn. Yeah. But I was okay in the end. I clutched it. I almost failed it, but did it. Parking at the very end, like, I just, I think I had to back in park, and I did it in one shot, and it saved me. Like, I didn't have to readjust or anything. I did it in one go, and he was like, oh, damn. And then I got it. But for my last test, there's a highway test. We have to do 3 tests here. I know some people just do it once, but in Ontario, we have to do 3 different tests. So my third one, it was a highway test. And my driving instructor, oh god, the thing is, everywhere in Ontario was backlogged with driving tests because of COVID. So he told me to go somewhere super far away. It was like a 2-hour drive away to get my driver's test done. And it was super easy because it was such a rural area. I had no issues whatsoever. Driving seems really nerve-wracking. It is, but you get used to it and then it's not so nerve-wracking. But I think people should still be aware that it's a very dangerous thing to do. I mean, think about how fast you're moving in a vehicle. Like, you're literally in a moving box that may or may not protect you. It's not like, it's such a normal thing, I think, to drive everywhere, but it's still dangerous. I think everyone should be, mindful of that. Yeah. That's the strat. Just drive at night. You know what else I made the mistake of doing, by the way? You want to know what mistake I made? I had my driver's test in the winter. It was snowing. Do not do your driver's test in the winter when there's snow. Don't make that mistake. Yeah. 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 It was yeah. I don't want to talk about it. It was bad. It was really bad. Like, the windshield wipers were frozen. The stuff was foggy. Cars were skidding. It was tough. It was real tough. Yeah, it was real bad. Do not drive in the snow. Yuki no naka wo unten shinai de. Yeah. Yeah. It was bad. But it's Canada, so you have to learn how to drive in the snow regardless. It's more of a safety thing. You just gotta know how to do it. But yeah. Yabakatta. It was very yabai. Very, very yabai. I would 10 out of 10 do not recommend. You're not gonna drive, period. Why not? I guess it gets you out of being in dangerous situations in the first place. I got rear-ended once. Not fun. Oh no, my model froze. Oh no, we're good. Yeah, I don't... don't recommend. Ah. Is this the bald button? It is the bald button! Oh my god, no. No bald button. No bald button. I don't want to be bald. I was wondering what the bald button was. Ah! Hug it. Only ponytail. I do have bald button. Ah. Hug it. Ah. I don't want the bald button. No. No bald button. No bald button. No. You like ponytail? I can bring it back if I find out which button it is. I don't remember which button it is. I keep pressing the bald button. It's right next to it. Ah! 텐즈레 마마. 미스타이. You wanna see my baldness? Hey, at least I wear glasses, which makes it look less bald. You know, I didn't even want the bald toggle, but Cozy just decided to give it to me. I told her I have no use for a bald button because, well, I don't really care for the bald button, but she was like, no, I'll give you bald button. Also, she gave me such a big angle, like I can really turn. Like I can go for it. You know, like I can really rotate. She gave me so many angles, like so many angles, man. Like I can look everywhere. Now I'll give you balls for a few seconds, okay? Just a few seconds. It's so shiny. Oh my god, it's so shiny. What the fuck? You can see my glasses, the edges of the glasses. It doesn't go all the way. I'm so shiny. Oh my god. You know what? Tenzin Mama gave me a really nice shaped head. I got a nicely shaped head. Do you see how the shininess moves? I got a nicely shaped head. Tamago mitai. Yeah. Kira kira. Alright, no more bald. For the zero? No! Why? Remember to oil your scalps. Yeah, it's for scalp health. You get for the scalp health. I do like that I asked Tenzin and Mama for a ponytail version. I like having multiple hairstyles. It's one of the things I love about VTuber models and the way they look is the hairstyles. Yeah. My hair also increases in length, by the way. If you look closely, you see how long this ponytail goes? It's like down to my thighs, right? But then this is with my hair down and it doesn't go that long. So my ponytail has extensions in them. Has some kind of extension. And imagine if I'm just like walking around. Just walking around the room like, oh hey, look, it's a TV. Ooh, oh look over here, it's a bed. Ah, look out that window and be all sentimental and shit. Yeah. Ah. Can I like sleep on the bed? Hold on. Alright, good night. Good night, guys. That's me. ポニーテールかわいいね。そうよね。大好きなんだ、ポニーテール。 Super secret surprise sleep stream. So many S's. That is one thing that all VTubers need to get good at is reading. Yep. Reading. Okay. I guess I'll get up now. Okitanda. Moaning. Steppy. You guys like my ponytail look? Do you guys like the hair down or ponytail more? Which one's your favorite? Do you have a favorite? I like both. What do you guys eat? I don't know. I like both. I feel like ponytail looks more like I'm trying harder to look pretty. But hair down is like more relaxed, you know? You can see more background this way, so maybe this is good for the gaming streams. Maybe. 私も好き。私もね。ももにゃお姉ちゃんは新しいモデルがあったね。I saw ももにゃお姉ちゃん. She has a new model that Tenzuru Mama made. She's blonde now. 金髪。ちょっとギャルみたい。She has kind of a ghetto vibe. Yeah, I like it. 好き。ももにゃお姉ちゃん has a really cool model right now. It's kind of gothic, but ghetto looking. かっこいいな。Yeah, and like she has kind of short hair now, and I was so surprised because like she's always had long hair. Yeah. 髪がなんかもっとショートな髪型ね。かわいい。It's also like kind of wavy. I don't know. I just thought it was super cute. I was so surprised. I didn't expect her to have a new model or anything. So I was like, ooh. Yeah. Maybe next year I'll ask Tenzuru Mama for another outfit again. One outfit every other year seems like a good call, right? I think an outfit every other year is okay. What do you guys think? Like I won't get one this year, but maybe next year. Yeah? So like I have to talk to Tenzuru Mama about a new outfit at the end of this year so I can get it next year. Yeah. 5th anniversary. Yeah, it's the 5th anniversary. Do you guys have like an idea for it though? Do you want like fairy tale vibes? I have the skater girl vibe now, so I'm like, ooh. But you want like I don't know. You want the lingerie? You want the like a pajama, or you want fairy tale vibes, or you want like what kind of outfit we thinking? Am I a spy? I don't know what I want. Isekai protagonist vibes. Yo, that'd be kind of sick. Fairy lingerie would be cute. I love holographic stuff lately, so maybe. Change the model's underwear every other day. What if I just don't wear it? What if I don't wear underwear? Is that okay? Oh, is Tenzuru Mama still here? Tenzuru Mama まだいるの？なんかエッチなエロっぽいなモデル大丈夫ですか？Say thank you for the super. Maybe the year when I first of power to give you the most beautiful flowers, you would still be more beautiful than the flowers. Oh! Thank you. Thank you. Do you like detective stuff? Not particularly. 大丈夫だよ。Okay. Okay. Okay. わかった。Okay. ちょっとプランがあるね。 I do have a little bit of an idea. Just a little bit of an idea. Yeah, but I don't want to go too hard on it. I have a bit of an idea. Cause I love the fantasy vibes. I like the fairy tale vibes. I love isekai vibes. I want to be this isekai princess or something. I think it'd be nice. But I also want the pajama vibe, so I don't really know what to do. I feel like I need a formal outfit of some sort, you know? Cause I have my OG outfit, which is just kind of like my model branding, right? And then I have the skater one, but I'd like a third. I think a third, because it's my 5th anniversary. I feel like I need a formal fit. A formal fit of some sort. A little sexy. Oh, Mikey. I need a formal one. I think formal first, because this outfit and my OG one is fairly cozy vibes. You know, I think they're pretty cozy. So I think formal. Let's go for formal. Should I have like big ball gown kind of thing, and then underneath it, underwear? Can we do that? Mia wants a visit from Truck. No! Isekai hentai eropoi kanji? Let me try to get... No, I think more like I'm attending a ball vibes. And then underneath it, some underwear for the membership. You know? You know, we go to a public ball, all fancy and shit. And then behind closed doors, we go relaxed vibes under the ball gown, you know? I think that's a good one. Yeah. I think that'd be pretty nice. No, I am wearing underwear. What? Of course I am. Huh? You know what? I'll talk to Tenzin and Mama about it and see what she can do. Yeah, I'll see what she... Wait, Cunny's playing Helldivers. Why is she playing Helldivers without me? I saw it pop up on the bottom right of my screen. She's playing Helldivers without me. I see how it is. Okay. Alright then. Humph. Humph. I see. It's okay. She doesn't have to ask her girlfriend out on dates sometimes. That's fine. She's getting good for me. Oh, she's still listening. I love you. I am streaming, you're right. But I'll end stream soon. I've been yapping for 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours is kind of long. And I'd like to do some of my dailies after this and then go to bed earlier. Oh, she invited me to play Helldivers. Alright, guys, I think it's time for me to end stream now. Bye-bye. I think it's time to end stream, guys. Oh, I should mention. Tomorrow, I'm not streaming. Okay, I decided I won't stream tomorrow because I'd like to spend time in Discord with everybody instead. And I have a couple of options for us. I think we could... If you check the time... The whole thingy... is kind of like a whole afternoon nighttime thing. I never really set... like a... I set it to be 8 o'clock at night because that's just how all the other streams work. But we could kind of do something a bit earlier than that, if anybody would like to. I was thinking we could just... you know, chill. I could draw and we just chill in the afternoon while I work. Or we can play some Repo or Helldivers or whatever. I just think, like, because it's membership day tomorrow and it's my birthday, it's kind of like a membership party for my birthday. I would just open up to the Mia Elite up instead of just the Copium and up. Just that way we can have more people to play Repo if we do play Repo or something. Kind of like it was a membership stream. Sorta. Yeah. But I will have to work tomorrow afternoon a little bit. So yeah. Okay, let me find someone to raid. Do, do, do. Good birthday though, guys. Good birthday. Did you have fun time today? I hope you did. I hope you had a good time today. Mm. Is Amy streaming right now? Because if she is, I want to raid her. Guys, is Amy streaming? I think she's streaming. I'm gonna raid her if I can. Hold on. I'm setting it up. She better not end stream anytime soon, girl. I love you. Oh, she's playing Devil May Cry. Alright. You know what? I would like to recap this year just a bit before I go. I feel like I've grown a lot within the past year. In a different way than all the other previous years have been. Because in the previous years, I've always just felt a bit like I relied on other people. And I relied on other people to bring me into things, to get opportunities like sponsorships or any kind of partnership or any collab and stuff. I feel like I relied on everyone else I was friends with to do that. But this past year, I think I really did make more of a difference in that I initiated stuff for myself more. And even with membership stuff, I feel like I was more consistent with things. Like I posted more often, I had more consistent membership streams. Not that I did it well, but compared to before, I did it more consistently. Like I had a more organized way of approaching streaming, and the way I did my content definitely was more, I think, easier to follow in terms of time and how I went about it. So it is something that I'm pretty proud of. And if I had to compare myself from then to now,
You are a pretty butterfly. You bring the pretty to my eye.
Thank you. Thank you for dono. I think if I had next year for my birthday, I hope that the change I see in myself next year is that this year coming up, that I'm happier. Because I feel like yeah, I've been really happy these past couple of years, but I hope that I'm even happier. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see the way that I stream. I hope I see that every stream that I do, any point that I'm in, that I'm having a good time, that I'm not depressed, that I'm still passionate about being a VTuber, that I still feel motivated to do things, that I still not that I still, but that I'm more motivated to do new things, or I'm not afraid to step out of my comfort zone even more. I want to see that in me. Hopefully I will. I'll check back with you in a year about that. Thank you, Sashi. I hope you're proud of me. And I'm proud of you all, too. I don't want to say it too often, because I feel like it loses a bit of its... a little bit of its weight if I say it too often. But you know, I am appreciative of everyone that comes to my streams. That even if you don't come to my streams, still watch them a little bit in the VODs and stuff, or in Discord, or even on Twitter, of all places. I feel like how do I word this? I say this a lot. I understand every Tenchi is a human being who has lives, who has other VTubers they want to support. I might not be your Oshi, and that's okay. But it's the fact that I've seen you around, or that you've subscribed to me, that I am already very thankful for. You know? You have jobs, you have friends, you have things to do that don't involve me, and that's okay. But Always come back and tell me about what you've done, because I like hearing about what people have done. I like it. I like hearing about the world that I'm not in. Hopefully I can be a part of it, though. Oh! Otto! You've given me so many donos today, but you're not even a baby Tenchi. I need to fuck. Thank you for being baby Tenchi. Okay, I'm gonna go right into Aimi now because I might cry if I keep going and I don't want to. I'm getting really sentimental, stop! Where they stay all day in the sun, yeah? Yeah? Out of the sea, wish I could be. I love that world. Yeah, I'm gonna cry next week. Not today. Not today. Today's just the yappy session, you know? Thank you, Apex. Thank you, everybody who came today. I had a really good time yapping. It's been so long since I've just gotten to be sentimental and yap about the old days. Okay. Nom, 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 nom. Raid is set. Aimi is slashing at a wall. Okay, let's go right into Ivy now. Do the Mia raid message. Can I raid her on Twitch too? Is she multi-streaming today? I don't think she's multi-streaming today. Yeah. Not multi-streaming. Alright. I will see you later. Bye! Bye! 今日来てくれてありがとう。もう見えないね。Thank you for being my tenchies. And I will see you tomorrow if you're a member. If not, I will see you the day after for some Jufufu time. Yeah. 今日来てくれてありがとう。もう見えないね。天地になってよかった。ありがとう。Thank you for being my tenchies. And I'll see you later. Bye bye. 같이 즐긴 생일긴. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.